for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg in our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Love out there with Smith. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's LeBron in at point guard. Now here's Longley. Rodman dishes to Pippen. That drops and it comes off the assist from Rodman.
Boy, Pippen showing you some passing right there with that nice finish.
Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Irving against Jordan. Harper the pass to Longley. And here is Harper. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. The shot is good off the backboard.
Yeah, Jordan's so crafty in the pick and roll. He's unpredictable and hard to stop in these situations.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Now here's James, following the miss by Michael Jordan. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got 6 points.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Rodman in the post, working on Love. Outside, Jordan. Longley, a screen on Irving. Here's Jordan. Jordan with another miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Bulls now. And now, here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And Rodman with the slam.
Look out now. The Worm said, I'm not staying on the ground. I'm taking flight.
James against Harper. James, the pass to Love. Here's Thompson. And on the way from Irving for 3. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Back to Thompson. Kicks it out to James. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
Jordan drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right after that.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That one is off.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his... drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Steve Kerr subbed in for Harper. Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jefferson.
You want to talk about difficult guys to match up with. Tony Kukoc at 6'11", can shoot it, handle it. I mean, how do you guard it?
Simpkins, he's checked in for Chicago. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Jones subbed in for James.
You know, Tony Kukoc can do it all in a way few guys can. I mean, this guy's 6'10". He's got good ball skills. He can score. He rebounds it. He's an excellent passer. You just don't see this diverse a skill set that often, especially in a 6'10" guy.
Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Pippen. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Outside, Jones. To the middle. Here's Dellavedova. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And, you know, Dellavedova is not afraid of mixing it up anywhere, but particularly inside. A capable scorer when he's near the bucket.
Here's Pippen. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Outside Jefferson. Plays it up off the glass.
Good job concentrating, even though he was well defended. Jefferson able to knock it down.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Simpkins. Kerr with it. Defended by Dellavedova. 4 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. Cleveland leading by 9. Jones finds Dellavedova. Back to Jones. Launches a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen for 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Now here is Dellavedova. Defense is right there. From the wing. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Jordan. Tony Kukoc is out there with Bushel. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Kerr. And at the 1 spot. Yes, that goes in.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Jordan. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Nobody near Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Jordan, that's for 2. And stolen by Thompson. James in the post. Rodman on him. Pass to Thompson. Now here is Dellavedova. Here's James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
Really easy to admire Dellavedova. And if you're not on his team, it's easy to hate him too because he's unselfish, plays hard, but he has a way of getting his guys going.
Cleveland leading by 10. James kicks to Dellavedova. Smith outside. Pass to LeBron. Out to Smith. The screen from Thompson. With the clock winding down and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
You know what you're going to get from Thompson. Strength, toughness, and grit.
It's his first trip to the line. Longley's checked in for Chicago. Harper comes in for Steve Kerr. And he can't hit the second. Bulls trail by 11. Jordan way outside. And that comes off the assist by Longley. Jordan's got 12.
And And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Dellavedova's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Rodman down low, covered by Smith. Here's Jordan. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here's Jordan. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Irving. They get the rebound. Thompson passes to Smith. It's good from long range.
Smith.
And now it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
Now Harper. Kukoc kicks to Jordan. No good from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And on the way from Irving for 3. Tony Kukoc comes up with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The shot's good from Jordan.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Rodman outside. To the wing right side. Harper the pass to Rodman. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving from long range. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Jordan backs for 2, and he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 18 points.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. LeBron against Jordan. James dishes to Smith. Kicks it out to LeBron. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Jordan inside. He gets that one. Jordan's got it back down to within single digits for Chicago. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Here's Irving. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait.
To review the play.
Going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 11. We've got more in store for you right after this.
39.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, They've got Smith. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's James. And it's Irving in at the 2 spot. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Harper the pass to Pippen. Back to Harper. Here's Rodman. He's guarded by Love. Jordan wide open. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Jordan's got 26.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
First team foul.
Harper with the steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Irving against Pippen. And that one is good.
And Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
For 3, Smith. Chicago grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Steve Kerr checked in for Jordan. Harper kicks to Rodman. Out to the right wing. Outside for Pippen. Longley, a screen on Smith. Pippen, no luck. And so James will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 14 points. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity, but Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be on to something, David. Thank you. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Love with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. Pippen the pass to Longley. Pippen down low. Working on Smith. Rodman finds Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Rodman sets the screen for Pippen. And again, Chicago, no good. Pippen's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Smith the pass to Love. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
Here's Pippen, and the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Then for the Cavaliers, Jones comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for LeBron. Here's Irving. Love dishes to Irving. Dellavedova with the ball. Jones, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Pippen against Irving. The kick out to Harper. Rodman passes to Wennington. Here's Kerr for 3. And again, Chicago. No good. Cleveland leading by 15. Outside Irving. Dellavedova from outside. Thompson passes to Dellavedova. Shoots over Harper. And it's Dellavedova missing.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
They get it again.
Rodman ever ready to put his body on the line. He doesn't care about the contact as long as he draws the foul.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
For Chicago, Dennis Rodman.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Chicago. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen. And Bushler subbed in for Ron Harper. Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jefferson comes in for Irving.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here's Kerr from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Chicago foul. Steve Kerr.
Jordan's checked in for Bushel.
Personal
Smith
foul.
checked in for Cleveland.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Jefferson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
For 3.
Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Jordan deciding where to go with it. And again, Chicago, no good. And stolen by Jordan. And so it's Cleveland taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Bill Wennington. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And they got Kukoc riled up with that last shot. He wanted to silence them with a 3 of his own. Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Kerr kicks to Kukoc. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist.
This is what makes Kukoc dangerous. I mean, he has the stroke to knock it down from anywhere, including beyond the arc.
They grab their own miss. James. Good work defensively by Pippen.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
No good on the shot.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Team foul called on Steve.
So for the Bulls, Longley comes in for Wennington, and it's Harper in for Kerr. And Cleveland also making a change. Irving's checked in. Here's James. He doesn't hit that one. Bulls trail by 18. Here's Pippen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Irving with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Right side, Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. And stolen by Longley. Jordan outside. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got 28 points for the game.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish. How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Love dishes to Irving. He's really left alone that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Jordan. That one, no good. Jefferson was a nice D. Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Longley. First personal foul. Second team foul. James.
He misses the free throw.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Chicago making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. Bulls trail by 18. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 22 is their biggest lead. It's tipped. Rodman with it. Picked up by Love. The drive by Jordan. And the shot goes in. Jordan's got 32 points in the game.
This is who Rodman is. Willing to do whatever he can to help the team win. Nice dime right there.
And James picks up the foul. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
The catch. Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Longley can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Out to the right wing. Jefferson passing to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tony Kukoc.
That one on Kukoc.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
James.
First one falls for him. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Jordan. And Kerr's subbed in for Ron Harper. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Jones comes in for Irving. Kerr outside. Takes the 3. And Jones pulls it down. James up top, defended by Kerr. Kukoc with the steal. Now here's Kerr. From downtown. That shot off. Jefferson has a wide open look. They get it back. And Frye kicks to Jefferson. Off target from outside. LeBron against Kerr. Pass to Kukoc. Count that one.
Terrific dime from Kerr there. Finding his guys nicely.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. LeBron passes to Jefferson. Love outside. Outside Jefferson. And the 3 off target. Jones for 3, off target with that shot. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Utah Jazz facing the New York Knicks, the starters for Utah. And it's Stockton in at the point guard position. 6 to shoot. The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Utah shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Jeff Hornacek. 1 shot.
Here's Stockton. Out left to the wing. Here's Hornacek. It's intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. Three-pointer, Anthony. Offensive board. Outside for Davis. 5 on the clock. Knocks down the long J.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Foster. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Stockton, pass to Foster. Inside, here's Hornacek. And it's New York with a rebound. Smith outside. Anthony outside. Three-pointer, no good. And the Jazz with possession. Hornacek. From outside, off the mark. Now here's Davis. He's covered closely. Into the lane. And then Davis punches it home!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Stockton, pass to Foster. Here's Malone. Here's Hornacek. Pass to Stockton. The three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Knicks leading by 4. Anthony, the pass to Smith. Anthony outside. On the wing, Davis. On target from range. Davis has got 8.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Pass to Hornacek. Outside Russell. Here's Malone. They need this. Here's Foster. Another shot. Malone can't get it to go. And the Knicks with possession. Now here's Anthony. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
1 shot.
And that one misses. A new lineup here for New York. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Jazz trail by 7. Isley, the pass to Hornacek. Here's Isley. Pulls up at the elbow, and that one's good. Hornacek.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. "54 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot by Lynn, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Anderson passes to Isley. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Fields. Novak stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. Jazz trail by 5. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Isley. Four on the clock. Here's Hornacek. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out in front. They're up by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. And it's Keefe in at the 4. New York leading by 3. Davis, the pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Here's Stockton. Check by Davis. Pass to Isley. Outside, Anderson. Here's Isley. Pure from three-point range. Isley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And he gets that one.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Jazz trail by 4. Here's Stockton. Tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Lynn. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
From 15 feet away. Pass to Stockton. Three-pointer. The rebound by Lynn.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Knicks.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Chandler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Isley. He's got 5. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Russell. The 3 is up. Kicks it out to Anderson. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
And so Davis will bring it up for New York. Right wing.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
All right, the Jazz making a change here.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for Utah, number 14, Jeff Hornacek.
And Anthony, here we go. Counted. And the Knicks lead by 4.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
2 minutes remaining.
For 3.
2 minutes.
The shot by Hornacek, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Stolen by Russell. It's an even 3-on-3 break. There's the 3. Kept alive. Oh, got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Over to the wing. Russell against Anthony. Here's Hornacek. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Russell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Knicks leading by 6. A minute 4 left to play in the second quarter. And the bucket is good. Here's Hornacek. Driving in. Second chance effort. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for 2.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The ruling on the floor is
These calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Smith outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Malone's got 7 rebounds in the game. And there it is for him. Jazz trail by 8. With the drive. Pass to Hornacek. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Stockton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ostertag. Goes back up. Anderson for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New York finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Jazz trail by 8. We've got Smith. He's out there with Davis. And it's Chandler in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Davis, the pass to Anthony from deep. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Anthony's got 9 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Malone. Here's Foster. Here's Stockton. No points yet. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Here's the pick.
Jazz foul. Jeff Hornacek. First personal foul. First team foul.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Davis.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Stockton. Crops in the 3. Stockton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Davis. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Tyson Chandler.
That free throw misses. And he can't hit the second. Jazz trail by 7. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Foster. Pass to Stockton. And rejected. For 3, Anthony. Utah grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
So both teams changing it up here. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. They grab their own miss. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Isley. Here's Hornacek, covered by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Malone. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Utah making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Knicks leading by 7. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Bibby's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Anderson passes to Russell. Here's Hornacek. And there's a pick. Pass to Malone. Tries again. Kicks it out to Anderson. Anthony against Russell. Here's Keefe. Second shot opportunity. Anthony grabs the board. And New York has possession. They've led by as many as 11. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. The 3 from Russell. Pass to Hornacek. Oh, it's stolen. In transition, here they come. And Lynn gets it to go.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Hornacek. Pass to Malone. And that one comes up a bit short.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Anthony. The rebound by Keith. Keith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Hornacek. Oh, swiped away. Anthony, left side. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. And he can't jam it through.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
23 seconds left in the third quarter.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hornacek's got 8.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Three-pointer, Anthony. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Time for a quick break, then back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. And it's Anderson in at small forward. And here come the Knicks again. New York in transition. Pass to Davis. Tipped. Oh, from deep. The rebound by Chandler. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
The 3, Smith. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Here's Stockton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York leading by 13.
John Stockton. First personal.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for New York.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Russell is checked in. The steal. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from them.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Golden State Warriors. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Chandler out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Marion. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Stevenson in at the two-guard spot. Now, here's Stevenson. Good D by Thompson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Now here's Marion. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Mavericks with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Stevenson can't hit. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Curry with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Green against Marion. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Curry's shot is good.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Here's Chandler. And Pachulia pulls it down. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. 6-point lead, and it's denied. Nowitzki against Thompson, and stolen by Thompson. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Yep, that one goes in there. 8 points for Stephen Curry.
A very active player. Thompson combines his defensive IQ with that length to come up with steals.
Here's Kidd. Can't get it to fall. Here's Golden State now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. KD dishes to Thompson. Durant for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Chandler finds Nowitzki. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off while still drawing contact.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Warriors. McGee, he's checked in for Pachulia. Barnes comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Green. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Caron Butler is checked in for Chandler. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Marion. Jason Terry is checked in for Stevenson. And Barea subbed in for Jason Kidd.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
Thompson for three. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Mavericks trail by 7. Terry in the corner. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Warriors leading by 7. Curry passes to McGee. Thompson outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Barnes.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Terry. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
Oh, good vision from Terry. Able to find an open teammate there for the deuce.
Curry looking around. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Barnes sends it back. It's up a 3. Curry can't get it to go. It's deflected. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Terry outside. Here's Nowitzki. Banked in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Livingston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Caron Butler.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Livingston. Livingston hits both of them. Terry, that's a 2. Drops one in from the wing.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
It's Curry outside. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Chandler. Terry is out there with Kidd. Then it's Butler. And it's Marion in at the 4-man position.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Barnes screen on Marion. Durant the pass to Barnes. There's Green with the 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
On the wing, Marion. Guarded by KD. Unloads. The shot by Marion, no good.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
KD on the wing. The 3. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 9. Terry looking over the floor. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Terry's got 5 points so far.
A go-to shot for Terry. He has so much confidence in his 3-ball.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Pachulia's checked in. A shot by Marion, no good. And it's Livingston with the ball for Golden State. They've led by as much as 10. And then Durant with the dunk.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
Butler passes to Marion. Stolen by Durant. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. Stolen by Terry. Here's Butler. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 8. In comes Durant. And finished off by KD.
The speed and the commitment from Durant sets his sights on the bucket and not to be denied.
And they double up Butler. Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now. The wide open look here for Terry. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Golden State with it. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's KD. KD, so efficient in there.
Just working his way inside there. Durant, so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
That's good from Chandler on the assist by Kidd.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And Durant gets double teamed. Pass to Pachulia. And here's Livingston.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Tyson Chandler. First personal.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for your Warriors.
And he knocks down the first one. McGee, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Klay Thompson. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Nowitzki's checked in for Chandler. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Butler. Stevenson, he's checked in for Jason Terry. And Barea's subbed in for Jason Kidd. Warriors leading by 12. Pass to Green. Inside, here's Livingston. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Stevenson with a clean look. Traps in the tray.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And the foul called on Shawn Marion. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
.122 left to play here in the half. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Here's Nowitzki, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. The Mavericks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Shooting for Dallas.
Warriors leading by 8. Nowitzki with the steal. Driving the lane, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
Curry, what else is new?
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Mavericks trail by 9. McGee with the block. They recover it. Stojakovic against Curry. And it's Stojakovic missing.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Pachulia, no luck. Now the Mavericks with it. Stevenson kicks to Nowitzki. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Nowitzki's got 15.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
Curry dishes to McGee. Outside Curry. McGee is screen on Barea. Curry passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
The wide open look here for Marion. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And it's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
We've got Durant. Curry is out there with Thompson. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one drops.
Yeah, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
Warriors leading by 4. Curry to the rim. Thompson in the corner. Off target with his 3. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Chandler. Yes! And the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Curry can't get it to go. Curry's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Nowitzki finds Stevenson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points. Curry wide open. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Marion dishes the kid to the paint. Here's Chandler. That's tipped. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Stephen Curry. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Matt Barnes is checked in for the Warriors. Caron Butler is checked in for the Mavericks. Terry comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Chandler. Outside Kidd. Back to Chandler. Buries it down low. 9 points in the game so far. Warriors leading by 4. Curry passes to Thompson. Curry against Kidd. Pachulia with the screen on Kidd. On the wing, Barnes. No good on the 3. Thompson against Terry. Chandler right side. Kidd against Curry. Butler kicks to Terry. Dallas moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Chandler, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first one falls. JaVale McGee's checked in for Golden State. And so he hits both. Right side Curry. Pass to Durant. And here's Thompson. Outside for Durant. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Nowitzki. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Curry kicks to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Barnes outside. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And Kidd, here we go. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Warriors leading by 8. Out to KD. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson for 3. Rebound by Butler.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And Durant, one of the toughest players to defend, especially when he's using that shot fake.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Stephen Curry. Then for the Mavericks, Sean Marion, he's checked in for Chandler. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Butler. And Berea's subbed in for Jason Kidd. Stojakovic with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Green with the ball. And Terry picks him up defensively. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Durant.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Marion. Dallas again missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. They've got Stevenson. Marion out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Berea. And it's Stojakovic in at the 3. Nowitzki inside. Pachulia covering. Nowitzki, no good. Warriors leading by 12. Here's KD. Muscling it in. Kevin Durant.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Here's Marion. He gets it in there. And it's 6 points for Sean Marion.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Thompson left side. Outside, KD. Down low, Marion with the steal. And here's Berea outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Berea's got it back down to single digits for the Mavs. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Berea, no good. Now Durant. Pass to Pachulia. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And I love the patience of Durant. And then the quick decision when he sees something.
Kicks it out to Stevenson. Dallas moving the ball around. Berea looking for an opening. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Led by as many as 14 points. And the foul called on Deshaun Stevenson. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Chandler's checked in for Nowitzki. Butler comes in for Marion. Jason Terry, he's checked in for Stevenson. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for J.J. Berea. Curry dishes to Pachulia. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Durant. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 20.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And it's Butler missing. Warriors leading by 14. Durant inside. Defended by Stojakovic. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. To the paint, here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
It's stolen by Curry. Durant against Butler. The shot, no good. Chandler with the defensive effort. Average trail by 14. Here's Stojakovic. From down in the low post, it goes. Stolen by Stojakovic. Kicks it out to Terry. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to KD. Pachulia trying to break loose. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Green. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
McGee, he's checked in for Pachulia. Nowitzki's checked in for the Mavericks. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And both free throws good for Durant. Mavericks trail by 15. Nowitzki outside. A three-pointer, no good. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Here's KD. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Curry against Kidd, looking to end the run. And it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Golden State. They lead by 20, the most we've seen.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors.
Blocking foul called on Karan Butler. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes
calls to make.
play.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Marion. Trying his luck from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Durant.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a